Hi again, everybody. Brett Ridge, Dave Creighton Jr. with you. It's another Hawkeye Huddle Extra powered by Iowa Telecom. Of course, you can catch us each week on AM 940 out of Des Moines from 5 to 6 on Tuesdays, right here at Legends American Grill in West Des Moines, Iowa. David, it's basically the end of the Iowa women's sports, Iowa sports season, women and men. Want to kind of recap a little bit. Men's basketball, they go 13-18. They go 6-12 in the Big Ten. Is this about what we expected from them, or overachieving, underachieving? Is this where we thought they'd be?
I would have to say, Brett, that the Hawkeye men overachieved only in the aspect that they beat two teams that I didn't think they had a chance, beating Michigan State and Ohio State this year. Big upsets, likely two teams that'll make the NCAA basketball tournament. They did falter a bit down the stretch, which I think was somewhat disappointing. So at the end of the day, I would say overachieving only based on those two upsets.
Well, we kind of thought maybe they'd have about 10 wins on the year, so we thought 4 extra wins is not so bad, or 3 extra, maybe one in the Big Ten tournament, not so bad. But I do think that middle of the year, when they were 4-5 in the Big Ten, we expected them to win 3 or 4 more games. They didn't get that done, so I'm a little bit more disappointed at the end, like you were. I think talent-wise, this is a team that needed a lot of help, so for them to get where they did, proves Todd Licklider's system will work. It proves they can win some games. Good for them, but about what we expected. Now, the Iowa women's basketball team, they had 13 people coming back. They had all of these returning starters, and they did expect that they were going to have a decent season. They have a slow start. They get into the Big Ten season. They win the Big Ten regular season championship. Didn't get it done in the Big Ten tournament, but 21-10, not too bad for Lisa Luter's squad. Better than we expected, or about what we expected?
Major overachievement for the Big Ten, win the Big Ten regular season title for the women. Huge accomplishment for Lisa Luter. Keeps her job, Big Ten Coach of the Year, major overachievement.
Yeah, we thought at one point in time that she may actually be on the bubble for losing her job, and here she's going to be able to keep that for some time, and we'll see how that goes. As far as wrestling is concerned, of course, Iowa fans just have expected over the years that wrestling in Iowa, you'd be on top, but it's been tough. The last couple of years of Jimmy Zaleski's career, not as easy as we thought it might be. Tom Brands has them back on top of the wrestling world. They win the Big Ten championships regular season and postseason this last weekend.
Right now, I'd have to say they're on target, and the determination will be how they do in the national title. If the Hawks win the national championship, I'm going to call them overachievers. Right now, they're right where we expected them to be.
Well, if you wrap up the Hawkeye Huddle year, and we've only got a couple of shows left, the football team underachieves. The men's basketball team about where we expected. Lisa Luter's team maybe a little better than we expected. And the men's wrestling squad back on top of the wrestling world where we thought they'd be. Catch us next time on AM 940, 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock on Tuesdays, or around the world on the HawkeyeHuddle.com, powered by Iowa Telecom.